Terrifying natural disasters have been a part of humans since the beginning of their life on Earth. Early humans tend to think of these natural disasters as God's wrath. Even nowadays, some people tend to think the same. Even though we find out the reason behind these natural disasters, usually, we are not sure when and where they might happen. Like what happened in Turkey and Syria, one day, we might find ourselves facing a horrible disaster that can change our lives. Throughout history, there are numerous records of these dreadful disasters that killed even more than 3 million people. Yes, you heard right. More than 3 million innocent people died in one of these natural disasters. So if you want to know the top 10 horrifying natural disasters in history, stay tuned because this video is for you. Number 10. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami. The 10th place on our list was the catastrophic 9.1 magnitude earthquake that struck the Indonesian island of Sumatra on December 26, 2004. The quake unleashed a massive tsunami that killed some 230,000 people and displaced nearly 2 million across 14 South Asian and East African countries. Traveling at 500 miles, 804 kilometers, per hour, that tsunami reached land within just 15 to 20 minutes after the quake, leaving residents with little time to flee to higher ground. In some places, tsunami waves reached over 30 meters high, according to World Vision. Number 9. The 1976 TANGSHAN earthquake. Based on a report by the U.S. Geological Survey, at 3:42 a.m. a magnitude 7.8 earthquake completely destroyed the Chinese city of Tangshan on July 28, 1976. Over 240,000 people tragically died, a staggering number for Tangshan. Although this was the official death toll, some researchers believe this number is not correct and that the actual number of deaths was probably closer to 700,000. According to reports, 85% of Tangshan's buildings collapsed, and earthquakes were felt more than 100 miles, 180 kilometers, away in Beijing, China. Number 8. The AD 526 Antioch earthquake. It's difficult to approximate how many people died in the Antioch earthquake, as it is with all catastrophes that happened millennia ago. The Byzantine Empire city, present-day Turkey and Syria, was struck by a temblor in May 526 AD, which, according to contemporary chronicler John Malleus, resulted in the deaths of about 250,000 people. Malleus claimed that fires in Antioch destroyed everything that the earthquake had left undamaged. Number 7. The 1920 HAIYUAN earthquake. On December 16, 1920, the earthquake that shook HAIYUAN County in north-central China also shook the nearby provinces of Gansu and Shanxi. Despite China's current claims that the earthquake was of magnitude 8.5 on the Richter scale, it was reportedly magnitude 7.8. There are speculations about the number of people who died as well. According to a 2010 study by Chinese seismologists, the death toll may have reached as high as 273,400. The USGS estimated that there were 200,000 total casualties. Number 6. The 1881 Haiphong typhoon. The 6th place on our list of most terrifying natural disasters is the typhoon that hit the city of Haiphong in northeastern Vietnam on October 8, 1881. 300,000 people were killed due to this natural disaster. Moreover, lots of people died because of starvation and disease after the disaster. So before we go any further, just make sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay up to date with our latest video. Number 5. The 1839 Coringa cyclone. The Coringa cyclone hit the port city of Coringa on India's Bay of Bengal. Based on the NOAA's Atlantic Oceanographic and Meteorological Laboratory Hurricane Research Division, on August 25, 1839, a storm surge of 40 feet, 12 meters, was generated. Due to the numerous storms that occurred before the 20th century, the hurricane's category and wind speeds are still unknown. Together with the estimated 300,000 lives lost, about 20,000 ships and vessels were sunk. Number 4. The 2010 Haiti earthquake. Ranked as one of the 3 deadliest earthquakes in history is Haiti's earthquake. As one of the poorest nations in the Western Hemisphere with a scant record of large earthquakes, Haiti was particularly vulnerable to damage and casualties. 3 million people may have been impacted by the earthquake. The number of fatalities was estimated to be in the tens of thousands. Initially, the Haitian government put that number at 230,000. However, in January 2011, they revised it to 316,000. Number 3. The 1970 BHOLA cyclone. On November 12 to 13, 1970, a tropical cyclone struck what is now Bangladesh, East Pakistan at the time. The storm's maximum sustained winds, according to NOAA's Hurricane Research Division, were 130 miles per hour, 205 kilometers per hour. The storm surge led to a high death toll of between 300,000 and 500,000 people. In a 1971 report, the National Hurricane Center and the Pakistan Meteorological Department acknowledged the difficulty in precisely calculating the death toll, particularly in light of the large number of seasonal workers who were in the region for the rice harvest. Based on the World Meteorological Organization, the BHOLA cyclone is regarded as the deadliest tropical cyclone ever. Additionally, it reportedly cost $86 billion in damages. Number 2. The 1887 Yellow River flood. Due to a number of dikes constructed to contain the river as it flowed through farmland in central China, the Yellow River, Huanghe, in China was perilously located far above the majority of the land nearby in the late 1880s. As a result of the silting up of these dikes over time, the river's elevation was gradually raised. Based on the Encyclopedia of Disasters, Environmental Catastrophes and Human Tragedies, the river flooded 5,000 square miles, 12,949 square kilometers, of nearby low-lying land in September 1887 after a period of heavy rain swollen it. Between 900,000 and 2 million people are thought to have perished as a result of this flood. Number 1. The 1931 Yangtze River floods. The most deadly natural disaster in recorded history was the Central China floods of 1931. This disaster was brought on by excessive rainfall over central China in the months of July and August of that year. During the month of July alone, more than 24 inches, 600 millimeters, of rain fell, mixing with spring snowmelt and the Yangtze River, which overflowed its banks, turning the Yangtze into what appeared to be a huge lake or ocean. Currently, the government estimates that there were about 2 million fatalities, but NOAA and other organizations claim that there may have been as many as 3.7 million. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you haven't done it yet, feel free to like the video and subscribe to our channel. And if you have experienced any natural disasters, please share your experience in the comments section. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Peace.